What's up, collective? Welcome back to the channel. Let's get into another reading. There's new readings on the channel in case you haven't seen them in your feed. There's new readings on the channel. Let's get into this reading. This is not a personal reading. Please do not take anything personal. This is a general reading for every sign. If something feels personal or offensive, it's not your message. You can disregard it. Please only take what resonates and what is confirmation for you. Something significant about a kid's bike, and beer. Okay. We have hold your vision. Okay, somebody is holding their vision of something that they want to accomplish. Mountains could be significant, or hills. Someone is over here, okay? Someone could be wanting to get next to someone who's holding their vision about something they want to do in their life or something they see themselves doing. We have be bold and make the first move in reverse. You are good enough in reverse. So someone, we have maybe someone with lower Virgo energy, doesn't have to be. Lower Virgo placements could be feeling not good enough to do something. They don't want to make the first move, or they don't feel encouraged enough to make the first move. Okay, they don't want to show the world who they really are. It's something Aquarius in reverse. This lower Aquarius Virgo energy doesn't want to show the world who they really are. Okay, surrender to the divine. Somebody needs to surrender to this higher power that is in complete control. And okay, take time to breathe out. Somebody is maybe struggling with breathing, or some sort of breath problem they're having, or just relaxing and calming down about something. They're having a hard time doing this. Someone, they could be doing something under this full moon as well that is causing them to have problems as well. You and your loved ones are safe in reverse, okay? Lower Cancer energy. Lower Cancer energy could be struggling with safety. Someone who is of lower Cancer energy, or one of these other placements, could be putting their loved ones in danger because of something they're doing under the full moon. It's a confirmation. Emotions are running high in regards to something, surrendering themselves to God or the divine or a higher power that can help them. They're having a problem doing that. Your hard work is paying off in reverse. Lower Capricorn, their hard work is not paying off with something. They could be using spirits to bind to people's body parts because they're repulsive. Lower Capricorn could be doing this. Lower Aries could be doing this. Lower horn signs could be trying to bind. You could feel pinching, pulling, cramping, scratching, itching. These could be spirits trying to bind to the skin, the body, the nose, things like that, because they're literally scared in the spirit. Don't let pride get in your way. Leo is not doing that. Leo is not letting pride get in their way. Leo energy in the upright, that's doing well. It's not letting pride get in their way. And something is gaining momentum for them. Something is gaining momentum for them. Yeah, so that's good. That's good. Someone could be working on gaining energy for something coming up here that someone is emotional about. Okay, someone is excited about healing, and they have faith in their dreams about something. All right, let's get another deck. This is interesting. Someone is excited about healing, and they're not having pride about it anymore. That's wonderful. These colors could be significant. Purple, yellow, blue could be significant. Now is a time for healing, but it's making someone emotional. It's like someone doesn't want someone to heal. Have faith in your dreams in reverse, okay? Someone doesn't want someone to have, like, someone is having problems, okay? They're not able to heal, and they don't want anybody else healing is what I see here, okay? So they could be spying on you. Okay, if you're not sharing your healing process with them, they could be spying on you and knowing that you're healing and upset about something, that something is not their hard work. They're putting work into something that is lower vibrational. Okay, and they're obsessed. Somebody's obsessed here, and they are working, but this is lower earth energy, lower earth fire energy that's not getting any results from their work because what they're doing is low vibrational. This person is not self-sufficient. They can't quite reach self-sufficiency, independence, and sustaining their own self. They keep trying to bind. They could be using children, okay, to try to bind children's energy, to bind to people, to try and heal. They can't do it on their own. They have repressed emotions they won't deal with. There's no mutual attraction. Mutual attraction in reverse. There's no mutual attraction between two people, and they keep trying to force something. This is the hard work they're trying to do, but it's not working. They need to deal with their emotions and heal. Okay, worthy achiever in reverse. Somebody doesn't feel like they have worth. They're throwing cards on the floor in the spirit. They're stalking and they're obsessed. One moment, please. Flowers could be significant. Flowers in reverse. Somebody maybe is not getting their flowers for something they feel like they deserve or something like that. But they haven't earned it. They keep trying to take somebody else's success. They're overcommitted to this, whatever they're trying to do, where somebody's not mutually attracted to them. Something is not the same. Somebody doesn't feel the same about them. They're overcommitted to this act. They won't walk away. Walking away in reverse. Pink is significant. They won't walk away. Something on the tongue. Something is not on your tongue. They can't keep something on your tongue in the spirit. Okay, this will be witchcraft. Releasing worry. Somebody will not do it. It's in reverse. Something about a relationship. 2 rings could be significant. A book. Flowers. Something in a mug could be significant. A mug. They won't release worry about something. They keep worrying about something. Okay. Somebody wants to be alone and someone doesn't want to leave them alone. It's like they can't quite. This was in the upright, okay, the past couple of readings, but it's on the side now. Okay, so the collective is figuring out how to get this person out the energy. They can't keep something on the tongue or something like that. Somebody is like trying to control what you say, because you could be speaking about something they've done. You could be speaking about something they've done, or you could just be speaking, right? And living your life. And this is bothering, this energy is bothering them. And you're getting them out of your energy. And they can't let go of this. Bliss and beautiful on a side again. Like they just don't feel happy and beautiful. They don't feel, I don't know, somebody could have an afro. This is possible too, but they don't feel beautiful. Someone is an earth sign. Someone wants to communicate. There's some kind of communication that someone could be stalking you for. They could want to see what's going to happen in this communication. Okay, because something is improving. Something is improving. Jewelry is significant. Could be. Something is improving. So some kind of countdown is happening. Some kind of countdown. Oklahoma, or a place that starts with O, could be significant. Fire sign. Okay, on the side here. Okay, so we could have fire in the upright. Someone just can't quite sit in the mirror. They can't, they can't do it, okay, because something the collective is doing to keep them out. They're using mirror magic or some kind of garbage to feel beautiful off the collective's face or energy or image. This is how someone does this. MU or UM in reverse could be significant. Okay, someone's a water sign in this reading, and someone is rethinking their approach in regards to a book or a relationship or this mirror magic. They need to, or they should. it'll be a good idea for them, or it can cause a tower. It can cause a tower in this person's life if they don't rethink their approach to something. They have to stop doing something. Somebody stalks for beauty and bliss. They use mirrors to do this. But something we're doing is giving them a hard time. They're unable to continue this act peacefully, okay, and comfortably. A fire or the devil could be significant. Judgment, a judge could be significant. A family could be under judgment. An attorney could be significant as well. Or something is significant about the devil being tempted, or something like this is happening. Spirits from the past could be significant in this reading. Bleaching of somebody's skin, or doing something to make the skin more fair could be significant, or just bleach. Okay, somebody does not like that. That's too bad. Get out the energy. Somebody could be doing this to children. Maybe a child is young to be in a high chair, maybe. Release your ex. Somebody's doing that. They're clearing their energy of this person or persons. Love yourself first, because they don't love themselves first. It's in reverse. They need to rethink their approach. This person doesn't respect themselves, and somebody sees that. Somebody could be a water sign. Anybody could be. Okay, they don't trust someone. An ex is not trusted. Okay, because love. Okay, you love someone, and you're clearing your energy for this new love. Somebody. Inner peace. This person cannot find inner peace. 17, 18. 17 or 18 could be significant. 8 could be significant. 20 or 2. Aquarius, Leo. Virgo could be significant. Garden in reverse. Okay, somebody is not comfortable at home. They're not comfortable in their space. They're not there. Okay, because they're not rethinking their approach. Or they need to. Again, 15. 51 could be significant. 71. 2. Gemini could be significant. Lots of cards jumping on the floor today. All right, we have chemistry and intimacy. All right, somebody's in love here. Somebody's in love here. What are they doing in this image? Some sort of a strong attraction is here. Some sort of light, maybe some kind of telepathic connection is significant. Somebody, when I see this picture, these groups are obsessed with the tub and sitting in the water. Okay, somebody could want to do this innocently. Yeah, but what I see is a group, okay, that wants to get involved. Okay, we have 18, and I said 18 before, so this is confirmation that 18 is significant. 9 or 81, okay, is significant. But what I see is that maybe somebody did this, or they want to, but I see also, you know, there's something going on with water spirits and the energy, and somebody wants 2 people to do this so that they can invoke this energy around this couple or a person. Okay, they're obsessed. Somebody is obsessed with being a third party in the spirit. They want to keep having spiritual relationships in the spirit. An F name could be significant. Crystals could be significant. Or stones. A woodsy area. And we have children jumping on the floor. Somebody's hiding this. Hiding something about children. Somebody doesn't want a new love. They don't want children as a new love or something like that. Somebody wants to, can you see it? Okay, somebody wants the children to be intimate here. Okay, some kind of strange shit somebody wants to do here. Okay, but somebody's not feeling that. And they shouldn't be feeling that. Okay, mag could be significant. M-A-G, magnets or mag, anything that sounds like that could be significant. Somebody could want children as well. This is possible too. Getting to know each other. Okay, somebody could want to get to know someone, or they could be trying to do this and they want to have children. Okay, for some people this could seem strange. Like for some people, you don't even know this person, but their intention is to knock somebody up and have children for some lower vibrational reason. Or this couple could want to have children. A couple here. Something is not a new love as well. Something is seasoned and romantic. Okay, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Somebody could need to do this so they could be together, or so they can be intimate, or something like this. Somebody is taking control back of their life. They're free. Somebody could have felt like they were inside of a pen. Okay, like they couldn't get out of the situation. Maybe prison could also be significant. Okay, somebody could have just gotten out of jail, or they're going to. Okay, and they want to be with somebody or something. It's not a new love. This could be significant as well. Okay, this is significant. Somebody does need to pay attention to the red flags. Okay, there could be signs cautioning someone to, and there's spirits involved here, and there's some kind of, maybe an ancestor or a different spirit could be involved watching the collective, something like that. Asia could be significant. Asian descent. All right, let's get into this. Someone needs to have a baby, and we just said that, and here it is when I split the deck. Okay. Another man or woman. Okay, they don't want another person to do it. Somebody feels like you're gonna do it. Okay, they want to get to know someone. But this could be good too. But I'm picking up some kind of, I'm picking up good and bad energy. This needs to have a baby is not necessarily a positive card. We don't normally need to have a baby. It's not a need. And maybe something is going on why somebody feels like they need to do this. They could want to do it, but a need. This is possible. It could be good. It could be good. I have mixed feelings about it. You could feel different. Just take it how it resonates. I'm picking up some kind of weirdo, though. I really am. Picking up some kind of weirdo that's trying to force someone to do this. But it could also be someone that feels like, I need to grow my family, and this is the only person I want to grow my family with. It could be like that, too. It could be like that, too. But I am picking up some kind of strange energy as well. Some kind of urgency. Somebody's protecting a criminal. This flew out. Okay? Someone's not a coward. Okay? Someone is good friends. Okay? They're not deceptive. Deceptive is fucking reverse. Someone is mad about something. About this. They're mad. That someone's not scared of them. They're not a coward or something. Someone could be an elder. An elder could be significant in this reading. Someone's protecting a criminal. So they need some kind. I just saw, this is so funny. I just saw like something's going on with movement. School buses or a car maybe having some sort of accident. I'm not laughing at it. It's just I'm looking at a cartoon and it was funny. You know, cartoons are funny and silly. But this could have happened to someone, and they could have caused some kind of accident regarding a school bus or a vehicle with an elder or something, or just children. Okay, and they need to have a baby. They need the child's energy to protect a criminal here. Aliens could be significant. This is like it's like a reboot of a Twilight Zone episode that I saw. I've seen it so many times. Where there's a man on the plane and he opens up the shade on the plane, and there's like a Bigfoot or something on the plane wing. Something's on the plane wing, or a child could be on a school bus and be scared of something. They keep seeing something. They could see maybe spirits, or they could see something outside of the school bus that maybe nobody else is seeing, or somewhere. Okay, maybe when they're driving or something, someone is seeing things that's scaring them, possibly when they're moving or traveling. Joy could be significant. Joy. or JJ, J initial. Somebody's doing something to the tires. Somebody's doing something to the tires of something, a moving vehicle. A janitor or a principal could be significant. I'm tired of lying to you about what's going on. It's in reverse. Somebody is not tired of lying for this criminal or for a baby or something. They're not tired of it. I make less money than what I told you, in reverse. Somebody does not make less money than what someone told them. Pool party in reverse. Somebody's not having a pool party. He or she is in a cult in reverse. Somebody is not in a cult, or somebody who was is in reverse. Somebody could have fell from a high place or something. All right, let's see. Interesting. Somebody's still living with their ex. This is a past, present, or future reading. Only take what resonates and what's confirmation for you. Someone's weight could be an issue for someone. Oh, this card doesn't belong in here. Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, maybe somebody has Leo placements. Somebody's doing something out of the public eye. Somebody's doing something out of the public eye. Something is in public. They're having private achievements in their life with the Six of Wands in reverse. Maybe somebody's not popular. This pool party is not happening, or some sort of party or something regarding a pool is not happening. A mental hospital could be significant. A mental hospital. A community. You have somebody of high honor in a community. Someone is working. They love their job. You have 39, 93, 25, 52, 34 or 43. Cancer is significant. Sag, Pisces, Leo. Someone is having loss and they have to move. This is possible. Someone didn't get some sort of financial gain they were supposed to get. Again, butcher knives are significant. I keep seeing butcher knives and butch or butcher, something like that. A couple, okay, is significant in this community, or couples in this community seem to be not getting some kind of money they're supposed to get, something they worked for, and they have to move or go on some sort of journey, or it started some sort of journey in their life. Even though they're high honor working people, they're losing money. Somebody is stealing from these people. Who is stealing from these people? We have Libra, Capricorn, Aries could be significant. Leo, anybody could be these signs. Eggs could be significant. Eggs or pasta. A chef. Thief. What do you know? All right, somebody could be going to court for being stolen from, or for stealing from somebody. Okay, they shouldn't expect something. This thief. Okay, we have Libra. Again, Libra, Capricorn, Gemini, Pisces, anybody could be these signs. But some sort of adjudication is in process here. Okay, this person won't change in reverse, so they shouldn't expect anything if they're not changing. M&Ms could be significant. M&Ms, the candy. Pizza could be significant. Any of these foods could be significant. Okay, a main female is here. Somebody could be stealing from couples, a main female, a community, a high honor person, somebody in the military. And it seems like no one is concerned. It seems like someone is not concerned about this. Why is concern in reverse? Someone could have passed away. Artwork could be significant. Art. Old artwork. Paintings, images, dogs, gambling, poker. Any of these things could be significant in this reading. Another person in reverse. Okay, so a male or female could have passed away. That's why, okay, the concern was in reverse. Because it's like this person that was maybe making an initiative to do something about this. Something happened to them. Okay, they left somebody unexpected income. And it's like the concern is not there, but I turned the card around. Okay, someone maybe left someone a house. It's in reverse. Give me more about this unexpected income and house. A family could be significant. Someone could have gambled someone's money, right? Okay? Sacrificed it. Somebody could have gambled somebody's money away. Like somebody has a gambling problem maybe. This is possible. Could be literal or figurative. But somebody could have gambled someone's home away, or they could have lost something that was supposed to go to somebody else. Yeah, this family member in reverse. Okay, so it's like Pennsylvania could be significant, or a place that starts with P. But maybe you cannot contact someone because they're not here physically. They're not here physically. Serial could be significant. It seems like there's no pathway to this family in reverse. Okay, to something. Because but maybe a gift is significant as well. Maybe somebody left someone a gift and someone tried to sacrifice it. This gift could have opened up a pathway for someone, whatever this is. But something took over them. Something took over them. Leo could be significant. Aquarius, Pisces, Sag, Gemini. Okay, some kind of bad health took over them. Somebody wasn't doing well and the collective was upset. The collective is not trying to hear it. So somebody said, we'll have to sacrifice the collective, or somebody has a gift for the collective. Okay, Taurus, Leo is significant. All right, someone is separated. Someone is separated or divorced. This could have happened. Some kind of prostitution could be going on privately as well. Gemini, Pisces could be significant. It doesn't have to be. Okay, someone's not thinking about this energy. The collective is not thinking about this lower energy. That could have had something to do with this. Somebody could have had intercourse with someone and it could have led to their health going down. This privileged lady is in reverse now. This group has lost their privilege. Again, Pisces, Sag, Capricorn in reverse, a main male. Okay? Because the collective is not going to jail for anything. Scorpio could be significant, okay? These things don't want to go to court. They don't want to go to court for committing crime against the collective. Okay, but the collective didn't do anything, so they're counting on the collective committing some sort of crime so that they can manipulate a situation and the collective can be put away for something they didn't do because they don't want to, okay, a child here. Somebody could be trying to cause problems with a child so that they go to jail or something. Like they could be trying to use witchcraft and spirits to cause issues between a person and their child, a man and their child, or anybody and their child. But they're trying to make someone guilty, basically, okay? Because you're not a slave for the devil. And you're not here for their garbage. You're not in despair. Again, we have Taurus, Scorpio is significant. Virgo is significant. Okay? Because of this not being in despair, somebody felt like you don't need your sudden wealth. You don't need it, somebody said. What do you need it for? What do you need it for? Yeah, somebody felt like they needed your money more than you did. This person that was far away from you at the time. Again, Virgo, Scorpio is significant. Capricorn. Libra. Okay, anybody could be these signs. The collective wasn't in poverty, so somebody said, well, what do you need your money for? I need it. E in reverse could be significant. Somebody's first, middle, and last name. Somebody's not a false person. Okay, Leo is significant. So they're not Cancer. They're not messaging anyone. It's almost like, you know something happened, and because you're not seeking something, you might not have contacted someone about something, or you might have said, well, they'll contact me if I need to know something. So you didn't message this person, maybe regarding a child, money, court, or inheritance, or a home. Maybe you didn't message them about it because you didn't know, or you figured this person would be honest. because you're not a false person. You said, well, maybe this person's not false either. They are false. Okay, somebody's false. An official person, they're not official here. Aries could be significant. Cancer. Anybody could be these signs. Taurus, okay? Again, no message of concern. So this official person, something happened to them, okay? And still no message here. Nothing is going out. Nothing's coming in. No communication, okay? A wealthy man is significant, okay? They're not going to pass away. This wealthy man's not going to jail, or they're not passing away. Aries, Libra, Capricorn, Scorpio could be significant. Or wealthy woman, okay? Somebody of wealth is not passing away. They didn't pass away. They're not going to jail. This is what somebody desires to get out of their situation. Okay, they think this is their way out of paying up something they owe, something they stole, or something they feel like you shouldn't have gotten because, you know, you were okay. You weren't showing any signs of poverty. So what did you need it for? Somebody was determining that you didn't need something because of those reasons. Bye is here. You could have told someone bye. A P name could be significant. P, first, middle, last name. Could be significant. Somebody is still obsessed with their ex is doing. Job. I have the book of Job. J-O-B. Okay. Could also mean job. Chapter 1, it says, in the land of Uz, or Uz, there lived a man whose name was Job. This man was blameless and upright. He feared God and shunned evil. He had 7 sons and 3 daughters. And he owned 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 donkeys. And he had a large number of servants. He was the greatest man among all the people of the East. So somebody had a lot, whether it was that amount or not. Somebody was great. They had a lot. They had help. They had a family. And something happened. Okay? You don't have to resonate with that, but someone can. Someone can resonate with that. That's a long time ago. Okay? So you could put it into perspective, but someone was blameless before God. That's really what I'm focused on, is someone was doing the right thing. And God didn't see a reason to for this person to have lost or not receive something that's theirs. And the Bible says that inheritance belongs to God. It comes from God. And somebody tried to cheat you out of something that God wanted you to have. Okay? A hanging could be significant, unfortunately. Some kind of burning could be significant. It is safe for me to speak up for myself on a side. Some people feel safe speaking up and some people don't right now in the energy. Someone is doing something private. Okay, they could make money and maybe they're, maybe somebody's lying about their income or something like that. Something like this is happening. And they told this person bye. Okay, they don't want another man or a woman in their life. They're getting to know someone, they love someone, and something is private and someone is good friends as well. So that could be significant. 30 could be significant. 54, 45. 3 could be significant. Pisces, Virgo could be significant. Someone is excited about something passionate they're maybe getting ready to do. They have energy. Mummies could be significant. Mummies. Excuse me. The letter Y could be significant. First, middle, or last name. Chocolate, an Amazon package, a vacuum, a steamer. Any of these things could be significant. Somebody could have been using any of these things when something happened. Someone is a horn sign. A cross could be significant. Crosses. Somebody could have been using this in their home, or something about crosses is significant. A nun could be significant. Headlights. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse. Someone is very codependent and insecure, smothering, jealous. That's this energy here. Okay, they only care about themselves and their feelings. And then there's a family that doesn't want to associate with this. A good family coming together. A good family that doesn't want to, they're isolating themselves from this energy, these feminines or masculines. Okay? They're trying to get in touch with something that's happening privately. Again, the letter P is significant. This group is restless because they're unaware and they're in some kind of disconnected state. They're in some kind of mind control, under some kind of mind control, and they won't choose awareness. Like this card is about, in the upright, is about being unaware. Something is right in front of their face, but they won't take it. The answer is there, they won't take it. Again, Aries is significant, Libra, Capricorn, Pisces, Cancer. Someone wants to be together here, okay? 10 of Cups twice, wow. So there could be two families coming together, two people coming together, and they're obsessed with this because they are out of family. These groups usually don't, they try to create more families. They try to fake people or trick people into believing that they're family in the spirit. They try to trick people into believing they're family, especially people who are coming together, because this is like two families for this group. Okay, they choose to not do this. I'm sorry. They choose to not stop. Oh my God, what am I trying to say? They choose to continue to do this is basically what I'm saying. My words are getting mixed up, but they choose to continue this and they're restless. These are spirits with the Four Swords in reverse. They cannot rest in the spirit. They're active and they're using spirituality and witchcraft to contact families, to interfere. Okay, they've lost inheritance, their own family. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Virgo could be significant. Anybody can have these placements. Earth energy. Okay, somebody keeps trying to bring, okay, the Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Cancer. Okay, keeps trying to bring love to this young earth sign here. Okay. They can't get to the adults. They're trying to get maybe through a teenager or something, a younger person here. They think no one can tell them anything about this action. They want somebody to get out of their way while they try to dominate a child in your life with some kind of fake ass love, to try to steal the inheritance, witchcraft, rituals, things like this. They can't feel any other way. Their emotions are blocked. They're having emotional loss, and when they try to feel something different, it's like something is blocking them, because someone has probably done rituals on this person to remove their water placements, their self-love, their emotions. Okay, so they keep stalking people who have inheritance, who don't have to hustle, who can manifest. Okay, this is what they do to get out of their solution. People with passion and ancestors have to get in reverse with them, because they're not supposed to do that. They're not supposed to stalk people for this. They're supposed to stop making sacrifices and stop stealing. So something is happening excessively to them in the ancestral realm. Something is happening excessively spiritually to them, okay, with angels and ancestors, and they're attacking. They're attacking spiritually because they can't take our new love, our new feelings, and anything that's good to come for us. They can't touch it. No matter if they work 8 days a week or not, they can't do it. Okay, we're still recovering, and they're still possessed. They're still possessed, dealing with this energy that is defeating them. Privately, possibly. Okay, they could be using their mom. Okay, somebody could be using their mother. A mother and a child could be doing this. Capricorn. Any horn placement. Somebody could be using their mother to help them do this. They're overwhelmed. The mother could be overwhelmed and they can't concentrate because somebody's very selfish. Somebody's very selfish and keeps using their mom in the spirit to, multiple people could be doing this, okay, to excessively go against angels and ancestors that are trying to protect the collective and themselves, okay? They keep coming back with this Aquarius, Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn energy, okay, for someone's strength and courage, okay? Somebody who wants to, Aries, Leo maybe. They're trying to, they could be doing something in a hallway. They'd be doing something in a hallway and maybe the authorities know of something that's taking place in a hallway. Somebody could be wanted, or they could be looking into somebody that's doing something in hallways or something like that. Or when somebody's in bed. So someone is trying to go forward here, maybe overseas or something. They're trying to have courage to do this, or they have it. Okay, they're releasing the devil, so they could be going through something, or they've released the devil already, and they're restoring control and freedom in their life. Okay, they're balancing, they're adjusting to some sort of freedom. Okay, and maybe something's happening publicly. This work, they want to work publicly, doing something. Okay, but there's this Cancer in reverse here. Sagittarius could be significant, Aquarius, Pisces. This High Priestess in reverse is sticking people in their fingers. One moment. This lower Cancer energy is male or female. Lower Cancer, yeah. Male or female, confirmation. That's what it is, collective. Somebody could be transsexual with this coming out like this. Someone could be bisexual. This is possible as well. They keep returning with a mother that's not in their best space. Okay, they're hustling. They're living beyond their means here. They're working with this Pisces, Aries in reverse, the Virgo in reverse. They still have hope even though they're doing nothing good here with the Nine of Swords in reverse. Fool card in reverse, they're reckless. Cancer, Leo in reverse. This is a whole team of, there's that Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, they could be stalking. Scorpio, Libra in the upright. This Knight of Cups in reverse here. These knights keep moving around, being reckless. They're stalking people while they're moving. They're trying to cause something to happen in the imagination when somebody's moving. They're frustrating somebody when they're moving in any kind of way, driving, walking. They could be making someone angry. They could be trying to project their negative energy, reckless energy. Okay. Again, lower Aquarius, terrible lower Aquarius, Scorpio, Libra energy. Cancer, Leo in reverse. Okay. Something happened to a child here. Something happened to a child with this person. Okay, when they released the devil. Maybe something happened to them as a child when they released the devil, or something happened to a child when they released the devil, and you can't see it with the moon card. Some sort of illusion, dream, subconscious act happened. They're scared. A child could be scared of the person. You have Pisces, Capricorn, Leo. This person can't adjust to this. Whatever this is, whatever happened, they can't adjust to it. It's still bothering them, and they're doing stuff under the moon to continue to hide something. Again, a mother in reverse. You have a lot of mothers that are not doing good by their children, or some mothers are being forced to participate with something with their children they don't want to do, or vice versa. The mother could be making the child do something they don't want to do. Someone could be of a darker complexion. They're stalking Scorpio, Capricorn, Leo, water and fire that is healed. Somebody's getting time and punishment for this. Okay, because someone is healing. Libra, Scorpio, Libra in the upright is healing. Okay, and this Aquarius needs to come clean about something. Again, rethinking approach. Okay, because they're keeping secrets. What are they keeping secrets about? Something about a toaster oven or some kind of appliance. They're keeping secrets about something going on in court, or a court date, or a trial, or something they want to do in regards to court. Some kind of money they have saved up. or getting justice, or giving somebody money to do something in court or about court, regarding court. Some kind of, they did something to someone in leadership. This person has focused and discipline, maybe a father, someone who sets rules and power, okay? They did something to this individual, a Libra. They did something to a Libra, an Aries placement, Taurus, Capricorn. They did something to this group here by paying somebody to do something, or they owe this group money, or they paid someone in the court system. Someone has family in court, came out yesterday. This could be possible. Again, family, right? So what these things do is go around and create family, okay? Yeah, because they did something to theirs, okay? They're out of family. Again, this Cancer in reverse is significant. They're hiding something. They have some kind of secret agenda. And they're disconnected from their intuition. They're misunderstanding something, or you're misunderstanding something about them. Or they want the courts to misunderstand something. They could be using this lower Cancer energy or Aquarius energy or Taurus energy to help make the courts misunderstand something about what's happening. A Capricorn could be significant. Someone that's trying to save their money and they're concerned about their security. Okay, there's a young child here that could be involved. They could be using this young child, Cancer, Earth placements, to do something to you. Okay, something's going on sexually. Okay. All right. You don't want to do this, though. Okay, you could have Cancer, Earth placements. You don't want to do this. You don't want to indulge like this. SS in reverse could be significant. I keep seeing this. Yeah, you don't want to take money from these people. You don't want to get pimped. But there's a child in your life, or a younger earth sign, younger earth water sign that could be doing this, that's keeping you tied to this family member of yours, could be keeping you tied to this group because they're doing something. You have to disown this person, disown them and cut them off at the root so that you can recover. Okay, ancestors are maybe delaying something or relaying a message. Okay, or they want ancestors to delay something or something like that. Okay, this greedy Leo Virgo in reverse, okay, is stalking some sort of connection that you have with someone. It could be anyone, okay? Like you're not addicted anymore to something. You could have recovered from some sort of addiction and you don't have it anymore. We have Pisces, Sag, Scorpio, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus doing well. Okay, and this group is, because of this group has to come clean. This keeps coming out. Somebody with Aquarius, Leo, Virgo placements have to come clean. Taurus placements, they don't want to. That's too bad. You know, like they're gonna have to, because what they're doing is so bad that they're controlling people's. They're trying to bypass people's functions. Or for some people, they've done this. Okay, they could be astral projecting to different places, using appliances in the kitchen. Okay, I've experienced this. They've done this in my home. I've expressed it on this channel. I have a lot of readings on this channel, maybe from like over a year ago. And something's happening to children. Okay, somebody's overly optimistic about this. They could be watching someone through their window, or something's going on the roof. Something's going on the roof. This is why this person cannot progress. This lower fire air energy cannot progress because they keep doing this. This little bata could be in reverse. Okay, from what happened here. Something happened. They had trauma. Okay, they're worried, but they can't get rid of these nightmares or something that's happening in the sleep. They won't stop doing something in the sleep, which is causing trauma and despair for other people, so it backfired on them here. Okay, yeah. They've lost opportunity that God wanted to give them. God wanted to give this person motivation and a new project, but they lost it because they just keep doing something in the sleep here. You have air, fire in a reverse. Yeah. Okay, this Leo Virgo in reverse could be really causing... This person is so greedy. This Taurus Leo Virgo is so greedy. Maybe Gemini as well. They're so greedy. That they destroyed someone's life with this blindness. Okay. They only care about their personal beliefs here with the Hierophant in reverse. And they're obsessed with wealth and their image of how they look publicly, okay, regarding their wealth. And they don't want anybody to know something about their wealth and their status. So they're using people to cover up something. Yeah, this Virgo was struggling here. They're irresponsible and they're not earning what they were earning before. And they're causing painful endings for people and themselves here is what I see. Okay, because the collective is strong and they're not scared, they're not struggling. Even though things are changing in the collective's life, they're going to be meeting up with someone. They have balance and they're finding the purpose in whatever you're going through, you find the purpose in it. Okay, even though they continue the witchcraft and the garbage. Okay, somebody wants you to consider evil. They want you to consider being evil. They want you to be okay with this evil in your life. They want to be able to implant and deposit lust, witchcraft, painful endings, and loss. And the ancestors have to continue to get in reverse with this group because they refuse to stop. Again, something's going on when someone is cooking or preparing food. Okay, the ancestor is in reverse again about this, and they're defending, the collective is defending themselves, the ancestors are too, and because someone just wants to work. Okay, and it's like somebody just keeps bothering someone that's working. Capricorn, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Leo, Sag could be significant, Aquarius. Okay, someone has unseen protection, hope, they're calm, they have faith, their stars rising, they're healing, they have protection, okay? And they left home. Even though they left home, they had to leave home or they chose to, they still have this. And someone is trying to take that away from them. Okay, and God is here, no matter what, okay? They're trying to hold up this tower that God is saying must come down. This Virgo Libra in reverse is just, they won't stop stalking, okay? The authorities are involved with this person. God is involved with this Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Aries energy. Okay, they can't go somewhere. They're playing it safe right now. They can't plan something or they don't want to. They're fearing a plan. They only care about their personal goals. But the authorities are making movement. Somebody's making movement in this person's direction, and they're determined because there's something going on in a graveyard or an old house or some kind of lab, or spiders are significant. An amusement park, a carnival could be significant. These locations, something is happening with the non-living or the people, someone who passed away, some kind of invocation of spirits in these areas or these locations is happening, and it's causing problems in this realm. Chipotle could be significant. 51 or 15 could be significant. 25 or 52. Someone could be having a baby, or somebody again wants to, or something with labor is significant. And spiders. The collective sees something. They're looking at something. A truck is significant. Airplane in reverse is significant. Something can't fly. Something cannot go somewhere. Honey in reverse. You're not tempted to do something. Somebody are in reverse. Somebody could be trying to stop you from traveling somewhere because you're not getting tempted by them. Like you're not giving into their temptation or something that they want to do. Somebody's first, middle, or last name that starts with I could be in reverse. Okay, because of what they're doing to pigs or gorillas. They're doing something to this animal. Okay. They're doing something to the mother pig, or the father pig is betraying the baby pig. Okay. Or this could represent a person. They could be doing something to their food when the animal eats. Okay. The camel community is coming out and saying we're okay. The authorities could know something about Egypt. Came out the other day. Egypt in reverse came out and they said something's going on in Egypt. Okay. The authorities could know about something happening to camels in Egypt or wherever camels are in the world. Okay, the toucan is also here. Okay. T, C, P, or G could be significant. P or G could be in reverse. Somebody's first, middle, or last name that starts with P or G could be in reverse. There's some kind of lack of planning in regards to the toucan community, but they're in the upright. But somebody's playing it safe with this bird. They could be watching this bird. Turtle in reverse. Okay, something, again, reptiles. Something's going on with reptiles and turtles. They could be getting targeted because they have their shell to protect them. Okay, these are things that these spirits, they don't have protection because of what they've done to their bloodline. So they seek other ways, okay, this camel looks pregnant, okay? These are things that I see people are looking at. They're looking at this hump here. They're saying, oh, this camel has a hump. I want a bump too. Some people are obsessed with being pregnant. This is a lower energy. The pregnancy obsession happens to people. This is a spirit, okay? They look for anything that looks like pregnancy, okay? And protection with the shell here, okay? They could be making the turtle sad. They could be sacrificing their joy. And you know, turtles are very slow, and they don't look expressive. Like, I don't really see turtles smile too much, like when I've seen them. So they could be trying to take something from them. T is significant. They could be, some of these energies are targeting, like if their name starts with T, they could be targeting animals whose names start with T. This Mel is significant. Mel, Melissa, Mel, something like that. Okay, a seahorse in reverse. This came out the other day. Seahorse in reverse. Okay. These are places no one would look. No one would look here. Okay. Yep, whale in reverse, okay. Or the letter O, S, T. Top could be significant. Top. TikTok. Hedgehog in reverse, okay. I see them on YouTube all the time, okay. They're adorable. They're the cutest little thing here. But something's going on, okay. Hammer in reverse. Somebody doesn't want to serve justice, or they cannot hammer this animal. The letter L could be significant. H could be significant. S, T, okay. Someone is nervous about being watched here by the bees. Someone's nervous about the bees watching them do something here in regards to whales, gorillas, maybe another animal here, okay. Something's going on with the bottle, okay. Okay, we have the flamingo community coming out here in the upright. Penguins are good today. Octopus is good today. I saw an octopus in a painting yesterday. So somebody could have stopped harming this group, okay, for their God gifts, their godly gifts, okay. Something's going on with caterpillars, which lead to rebirth, butterflies, okay. Somebody could be doing something to them before they reach this butterfly stage, okay. Okay, they're okay. All right, sloth is in the upright, and the animal community is okay. Somebody was baking. Someone here, the letter O or L on the bottle. OB, LB, BO, bowl, Bali, ball, BAAL. Something was being baked. This is a blasphemy unto God. This is a blasphemy before God. Okay. A bear in reverse. Somebody could have gotten rid of a bear, or they like a teddy bear, or something could be going on in the bear community as well. Something is hot. I think I can, let me see, one more deck. LOL could be significant. Somebody's laughing. I'll pull a couple more cards. couple more cards. Let's close out this reading. What are some last messages for the collective? Slob is significant. Slob. Loss is significant. Blow is significant. Somebody's moving forward, but this Cancer Leo who's in jail or imprisoned or trapped in a situation or playing the victim is trying to stop someone from reaching this responsible place in their life. They could owe somebody something. Aquarius, Taurus, Aries, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Anybody could be these signs. Okay, they're very responsible for something. Somebody's very responsible for something and they're going to court for it. Some kind of balance is needed. This Cancer, Libra. Okay, they're having a tower. Something is going to suddenly happen. Okay, because somebody has their choices and is choosing not to associate with this group. Scorpio, Cancer could be significant. Scorpio, Aries, Libra. Anybody could be these signs. This group is reckless. They have to go to court for something they did reckless and out of control when someone was moving, possibly, and someone has awareness of it. More Cancer energy. And that's another reason why they're not involving themselves with 3 of Cups in reverse. And that made someone betray someone here and stop communicating with them. They're going to work with someone else. Okay, this Virgo is also disappointed. And maybe their child is as well an earth sign because something's going public and someone's progressing and moving forward, maybe in another location, or something is going public in a different location as well from where they are, or something like this. But there's no communication here because they're out of control. Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancer, Earth, Virgo, Libra could be going through this DS or SD in reverse. Okay, someone is having a painful ending because of something they did, because someone stopped communicating with them. Okay, they had lost this Taurus, Aquarius, Virgo, Earth, Gemini, Cancer, Capricorn had loss when they had this painful ending. Yeah, it was bad. 10 and 9 of Swords. Someone is struggling with recovering here. And someone is going to walk into their destiny. Someone's walking into their destiny because they're not involving themselves with this terrible group. They're choosing to turn their back to them and go. Both images are the backs turned. All the backs are turned here. 1, 2, 3, 4 backs are turned. Okay, someone's going to their destiny. And their backs are turned against this group who is in a state of shambles here. They won't get out the bed or something. They won't stop doing something in the bed. That's your reading.